Right here.
I saw your son walk in.
Oh, is he? Because he said he was going to be here, but I hadn't seen him yet.
Yeah, he's here. Walking up, and we were waiting on everybody to get here. He's here somewhere.
I'm not. I got no remote. Just let us stand right there by you.
I was watching some videos the really nice share. Something special, like one news or maybe something there's something special about it. We don't make a show or maybe a little action
Can I stand on you for a minute? So I can see, I can see something.
I'm pretty sure I have so ours is nothing like that. The knees are still in. I think they can trail, so I'm not more like 3 feet deep stuff. Yeah. Because all I want to do is we've walked in dogs. That's what I want to do.
I guarantee you that on the phone.
Yes,
Oh, that's why they're weird.
They start playing that graduation. No, they I'm gonna have to play that. I think I probably because I think it'll be the last one. No, no. That's right.
That's fine. I can hear you. I can hear you. Good afternoon. I would like to welcome staff, parents, families, and friends as we celebrate the commencement ceremony for the Danville High School graduating class of 2026. Our school has a rich heritage with many graduates throughout the years, and today, you, the class of 2026, join the illustrious history of our great institution. Before beginning our ceremony, the DHS JROTC Honor Guard will present the colors. After the colors are presented, our DHS Best Girl Citizen Riley Jack and our DHS Best Boy Citizen Victor Jones will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. After the pledge, our national anthem will be performed by one of our graduates, Bryce Martin. But first, we must acknowledge and ask that any DHS graduate entering the military please stand and be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and direct your attention to the stage. Presenting the colors for today's ceremony is the DHS JROTC Honor Guard under the direction of First Sergeant Charles Powell. We remind you to remain standing until the colors have been retired and the pledge has been said and the singing of the national anthem.
pledge allegiance to the flag
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we've hailed at our twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the pale world thus fight, o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Bryce. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. John Hart, who will share some special remarks with the graduates.
Thank you. Good afternoon, graduates, families, faculty, and honored guests. It is truly a privilege to stand before the Danville High School class of 2026, home of the Vikings. Today we celebrate not only your accomplishments, but the journey that brought you here, the many paths that lie ahead. Graduates, this year has been quite unique in ways you may not fully appreciate yet. You have leaned on each other and have learned from each other and grew together. In a world that often pulls people apart, you showed what it means to be a community. But you didn't do this alone. You were supported, guided, and challenged by an incredible staff, teachers, counselors, coaches, support staff, administrators, and a board of education. They showed up each day committed to your success. And along the way, you built relationships that will last far beyond high school. Relationships built on trust, respect, and belief in one another. That ability to learn from those beside you and those guiding you will serve you far beyond your high school walls. Today marks the end of high school, but not the end of learning. It's the beginning of choosing how you will continue to grow. Some of you will head to college, pursuing degrees in fields that inspire you. Some will enter the workforce and my advice is to join that community proudly, representing Danville High School. Life after high school will test you. It will challenge you to make decisions and to step outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes things will not go as planned, but I know that you are adaptable, capable, and stronger than you think. Carry forward with what you built here. Carry the lessons, carry the friendships, carry the pride of being a Viking. Your story is still being written, and you are the author. As you leave today, remember three things. Keep learning up, keep learning, keep showing up for each other, keep believing in what matters to you. Class of 2026, we are proud of you. We also thank the staff whose dedication helped bring you to this moment. We believe in you, and we cannot wait to see what you accomplish next. Congratulations, graduates, and once a Viking, always a Viking.
Thank you, Mr. Hart. Before we hear remarks from the class of 2026 academic leaders, we must take a moment to thank the people who made this ceremony possible. Please hold your applause until all groups have been acknowledged. First, thank you to the Danville High School Graduation Committee. The members are too numerous to name, but you all play an essential role. Thank you to Mr. Ricky Hoskins, who serves as Student Council sponsor, and Mrs. Sue Heidel, who serves as our senior class sponsor. Thank you to the Danville District 118 Operations and IT departments for their support today. Thank you to the Danville High School and Kenneth D. Bailey administrative teams. All members of the KDBA family are an important part of today's ceremony. Even if you do not physically attend at DHS, you are still a Viking, and I'm glad you're here today. Thank you to the row leaders and other DHS staff who work behind the scenes and are working today to make this all possible. Thank you to Mr. Hart and Mrs. Parker and the entire Board of Education for being here. And lastly, we must thank Lisa and Nathan Campbell from Danville Gardens for the beautiful flowers and plants to enhance the aesthetic of today's ceremony. Let's thank them with a round of applause. We are now ready to recognize the academic leaders of the class of 2026. In a moment, Mrs. Kim Corley, Vice President of the Board of Education, will present the Salutatorian medallion to our first honoree. The Salutatorian Award recognizes the students with the second highest grade point average in their graduating class. This year's Salutatorian is Kylie Swearinger. Kylie is an Illinois State Scholar, AP Scholar with Honors, and a member of the High Academic Honor Roll all 4 years of high school, earning a 4.23 grade point average on a 4.0 scale. She is first chair alto saxophone in the DHS Wind Ensemble and Jazz Band, and is section leader in the Band of Vikings Marching Band. She is a captain of the volleyball team, parliamentarian of the National Honor Society, staff member for the Maroon and White school newspaper, and member of the Student Advisory Board. She is a first-generation college student from her household and will be attending Illinois State University in the fall, where she will study psychology. Please welcome the class of 2026 Salutatorian, Kylie Swearinger.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm honored and truly blessed to be standing here before you all today. I would not be here without the support of my family, friends, and the faculty of District 118 altogether. For those who don't know me, my name is Kylie Swearinger. I moved to Danville in the midst of the pandemic back in 2020. I experienced a significant change coming from a very small town to Danville. For context, Danville is about 11 times the size of the town I grew up in. I was exposed to so many new cultures, ideas, people, and beliefs. The diversity broadened my perspective and honestly, completely altered the way I view the world around me. Being offered so many opportunities made me eager and determined to take advantage. Despite all of us here having our own unique high school experience, I feel that we can all agree that the best memories from our time spent at high school were with the people we were surrounded with. Our high school experience is not defined by a grade. It's about making connections and forming your identity. At first glance, many people assume I'm a shy and quiet individual. This is true depending on who I'm surrounded by. At times, it is so easy to remain quiet and let others do the talking while I watch and listen. Although it took a while, I found my group of people that made me feel seen, safe, and heard. Shout out to Mr. Brett for the motto. These people made me feel validated and understood for just being myself. Who you are, how you act, and how you make people feel is so important. You never know the situation the person next to you is in or what they might be going through. Your biggest problem right now could be so small compared to what they're facing at that same moment in time. You may not have the power to control the situations that you're put in, but you do have the power to control the way you respond to them. The world has placed a heavy importance on titles, status, and other ways of classifying individuals. The truth is, achievements and labels, although they can be impressive, do not define your importance or put you above another person in any way, shape, or form. At the end of the day, we all bleed the same color. We are all here to survive and live our lives to the fullest. My goal for sharing this speech with you all today is to challenge you to think about the way you live your life. Who are you when no one is watching? About a week ago, someone I look up to very deeply gave me what they call their most important piece of advice. They said throughout their entire life, the one thing they wish they did at all times was to live in the moment. I laughed because not thinking about what I needed to do tomorrow, next week, or a deadline in general seemed impossible. Our entire lives up until this point have been planned, guided, and predictable. Now it is our turn to write our own story. I encourage you all to begin this new chapter of life with ambition, integrity, and faith. The past 4 years have been a unique journey filled with so many memories. To my fellow graduates, you are also extremely talented and have such bright futures ahead of you. Remember where you came from and the experiences that have led you to where you are. Your voice matters, you matter, and for everyone still tuned in, the world is a better place with you in it. Good luck, class of 2026. I know we will all accomplish great things. Thank you.
We will now recognize our next academic leader of the class of 2026. In a moment, Mrs. Darlene Halloran, President of the Board of Education, will present the Valedictorian medallion to our next honoree. The Valedictorian Award recognizes the student with the highest grade point average in their graduating class. This year's Valedictorian is Phil Andre Pacheco. Phil Andre is an Illinois State Scholar, AP Scholar with honors, and member of the High Academic Honor Roll all 4 years of high school, earning a 4.25 GPA on a 4.0 scale. He is co-captain and a sectional qualifier as member of both the cross-country and track teams. He also earned Big 12 Conference Scholar Athlete recognition for both track and cross-country. He is captain of the speech team, earning recognition as a 6-time varsity finalist in 2 different events, and member of the all-sectional cast. He is chief editor of the National Honor Society newsletter and a Skills USA state qualifier for carpentry, while earning industry-recognized OSHA 10 and OSHA 30 credentials. He will be attending Northwestern University in the fall, where he will study civil engineering. Please welcome the class of 2026 valedictorian, Phil Andre Pacheco.
Before I start, let's have a moment of silence for the people who had their yard signs stolen. Thank you. So, I already wrote down in my script that I am going to be scared while delivering this speech. If you can hype me up with claps and screams, please do so. Never mind, that made me more nervous. I think it's funny that the valedictorian is given a speech. The valedictorian is probably the person who doesn't know how to speak because they are busy studying all day. Unfortunately, I don't have that excuse since I was the captain of the speech team. You might be wondering, why am I standing here in the first place? They didn't pull my name out of a hat, and I'm not here just because Mr. Bretz told me to get up on stage. It's because of you guys, the people in Danville High School. When I started my freshman year, I thought school was like work. I did my assignments on a Chromebook, then went home and watched Stranger Things on my iPad. Like our parents do, right? Instead, school became something else. Every day, I enjoyed reading and interacting with my peers in the hallway. When it came to learning about topics and discussing them with my classmates, school became more enjoyable. I especially enjoyed discussing one of the deepest lakes in Africa. Don't look that up. That came from my freshman history class with Mr. Covey. I enjoyed reading and interacting with teachers, especially asking many questions. Asking questions helped me a lot. Yes, even I, the valedictorian, had to ask many times for help and clarification. I don't know if I'm the most qualified person to give advice because I haven't lived a long life like Morgan Freeman, my grandparents, and oh yeah, Mr. Bretz. But I can confidently say to everyone, asking for help guides you forward. When I ask questions, I learn more about the content and more about my teachers, which made learning more personal and heartfelt. The interactions with teachers and students are the key reason why I cannot carry this medal alone. So I will hold this medal up, not just for me, but for all of my peers, family, DHS, and Danville. There would be no Philandre Pacheco without my peers, who are not afraid to be themselves, who accepted others into their presence. There would be no Philandre Pacheco if it wasn't for the teachers and coaches who guided me to understanding, who helped me stay focused on learning concepts I wanted to pursue, and had faith in me when I felt horrible, doubtful, helpless. To my family, I am proud of my Filipino heritage. My parents immigrated from the Philippines. You know, the home of Manny Pacquiao, a boxer, a famous boxer. It wasn't easy for them. My parents had to adjust life here in America. Like, there's a difference between Papa John's and Papa Murphy's. My parents had high hopes to raise me in a brand new country. With the help of Auntie May and Uncle Mario and our faith in God, I was able to reach my potential. Mom, Dad, maraming salamat po at mahal ko kayo. For all the hard work and sacrifices, look where your son is standing right now. My final expression of gratitude is for my city, Danville. I am proud to be born from this city. As a distance runner, I would see views of Lake Vermilion and the vintage buildings downtown. Danville has given me the spark to succeed no matter where I go. To everyone right here supporting us and the rest of the Danville community, you also are the reason why I can be on the stage right now. Our city may not be the best in Illinois, but for me, my family, and for most of us here, this place is special. It is a blessing to live in this community and to be here right now with the graduating class of 2026. Our yard signs might be stolen, but not this moment right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil and Kylie. That was great. Sorry, Phil, Andre, and Kylie. So everyone came this afternoon to hear a name. The name of a daughter, a son, a grandchild, niece, nephew, or friend. Graduates. You came to hear your name called, anticipating feelings of joy, pride, and accomplishment. We all want our name to mean something, to be remembered. Our names are a foundational part of our identity. Unfortunately, you've been conditioned to believe that the value of your identity lies primarily in what you accomplish and what you do. Think about it. What is the first question we ask when we engage in a conversation with someone we just met? We ask, what do you do? Graduates, you have likely been asked more than you would like, what are you going to do after you graduate? These questions imply that your value and how you will be remembered lies in your current and future accomplishments. I would like to challenge this premise and tell you that it is how you live that will add meaning to your life and cause people to remember your name. I will attempt to illustrate this with an example of a man who, interestingly enough, changed his name. A couple of months ago, during spring break, I took my 2 children to the Muhammad Ali Center in Louisville, Kentucky. A man we sometimes bypass his name and refer to as the greatest. Graduates, wouldn't it be something for people to associate your name with the phrase, the greatest? Well, I believe that is possible for each and every one of you, and here's why. I acknowledge that when people call Muhammad Ali the greatest, it is done because of his accomplishments as a legendary boxer. However, the longer I spent at the Muhammad Ali Center learning about his life, it became clear to me that from his perspective, it was how he lived and not what he did that made his name meaningful and worth remembering. The last thing visitors see before leaving the center is a showcase of 6 characteristics that defined not what he accomplished, but how he lived. The true reasons his name is still meaningful and remembered today. Characteristics that, if followed, will be what makes your name meaningful, remembered, or dare I say, the greatest. Graduates, it is the way that you live your life that will make your future accomplishments possible. Here are the 6 characteristics that define his name and his perspective on each. I hope these principles and his perspective guides you in the years ahead. First, live with confidence. If my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. Second, live with conviction. You lose nothing when you fight for a cause. In my mind, losers are those who don't have a cause they care about. Live with dedication. Inside of a ring or out, ain't nothing wrong with going down. It's staying down that's wrong. Live with giving. I wish people would love everybody else the way they love me. It would be a better world. Live with respect. Think well of all, be patient with all, and try to find the good in all. And lastly, live with spirituality. I set out on a journey of love, seeking truth, peace, and understanding. I am still learning. Graduates, live this way and your name will have profound meaning and always be remembered long after it is called today. But before we get to your names, I feel strongly that there are 3 names that must be said, must be remembered. 3 meaningful names that over the last year have departed and are no longer with us. The first is Danville High School teaching assistant Lynn England. The second is Danville High School social studies teacher and athletic director Gary Gritton. And the third is former DHS student and member of the class of 2025, Anaya Davis. These 3 names are intensely meaningful to people gathered here today. And we remember them and find it important to say their names, not because of what they accomplished, but because of how they lived. We remember the beauty of their spirits, the light they brought to our lives, and the love they gave us. And now, graduates, it is time to hear your names. The moment you've been waiting for. The moment we've all been waiting for. The moment that your name is called will inspire joy, happiness, and love in the hearts of everyone here. And so, graduates, what that ultimately means is that you never have to accomplish anything extraordinary in this life for people to love you. Thank you for listening. Before we recognize each graduate, Danville High School Best Girl Citizen Riley Jack and Best Boy Citizen Victor Jones will share a brief message on behalf of the entire graduating class of 2026.
On behalf of all the members of the class of 2026, we'd like to thank you all for attending this graduation ceremony. Your love and support is what makes it possible. As student names are read, we ask that members of the audience refrain from screaming and yelling. The focus during graduation should be on the standards our fellow classmates are honored.
When members of the audience start yelling, it takes attention off the graduates and detracts from all the hard work we've done. It also makes it difficult for the name of the next graduate to be heard, which is unfair for our classmates. Thank you for helping make this event about us, the graduates of class of 2026.
For each graduate getting here today require the support and dedication of others. To help the graduates express gratitude for the support they have received, they will be given a rose after crossing the stage. After the ceremony, each graduate is encouraged to present this rose to a special person who has helped and supported them. These roses are compliments of Anchor Florist and Stephanie Sloan. Please join me in thanking them for this special contribution to our ceremony. Before we present diplomas, a few instructions for the audience. We have professional photographers taking pictures of each graduate. Proofs can be viewed and ordered at bradimages.com. Again, that is bradimages.com. We ask that no one approach the stage to take pictures. Helping recognize our graduates and assist in distributing diplomas is Superintendent Mr. John Hart, Assistant Superintendent Mrs. Markeisha Parker, and the Board of Education, President Mrs. Darlene Halloran, Vice President Mrs. Kim Corley, Ms. Alice Payne, Mr. Chris Easton, Mrs. Tony Town, and Mr. Reggie Warfield. Joining them is the President of the Danville Education Association, Mr. Alan Rivers. Mr. Hart and members of the Board of Education, the graduates, before you meet the graduation requirements set forth by the Danville District 118 Board of Education in the state of Illinois. I now present them to you for the awarding of diplomas. Mr. Hillary, will you please bring the first row forward? Mr. Simmons, you may now call the roll.
Check my check. All right. So first, I'm gonna call this young man up, then I got a few words. Please give it up for Jacob Whitaker. All right, so give it up one more time for Jacob Whitaker. I'm super nervous, probably a bit emotional today. If you guys don't know, I started working at Danville High School when you guys were just freshmen, okay? So not only did I grew with you guys, and when I say grew as far as experience, not height, because a lot of you guys got way taller than me, you know. But I've learned a lot from you guys as far as patience, as far as overcoming obstacles and pushing through. And you guys did all that to get to this moment today, all right? Before you do this, it might seem a little corny, but I want to be in this moment right now, okay? So what I want you guys to do right now, the person to your left, just dap him up, dap him up real quick. All right? Hey, the people to your right, dap him up real quick. Look at him, dap him up real quick. Congratulations. Okay? Now, this is what I want you to do, and crowd, I need your help. I want you guys to look around at all the people that are supporting you that are here for you today. I need you guys in the crowd to scream for them, cheer them on real quick. Be present in this moment right now, because this moment is about you, all right? Each step that you take to come up here, think of everything you've been through, all the wins, the losses, the good things, the bad things, the people that are currently here to support you, the people that are not here, whether it be by choice or their time was called. I'll let you close the moment right now, so be present in it, and know that every step you take, look forward to a bright future for all of you guys, all right? So, hey, let's get this thing started. So, crowd, when I say Danville, I need y'all to say Vikings. Here we go. Danville. Come on. Let's bring the energy up in here, all right? When I say Danville, y'all say Vikings. Danville. Danville. Here we go. Class of 2026. Here we go. All right, first name. Sadie Margie. LaRon Mack. Liam Sparks. Adriana Hill. Green Allen. Javon Allen. Janiyah Allensworth. Kendrick Allensworth. Vanessa Alvarez. Ricardo Andarakia. Cameron Engelmeyer. Carmen Engelmeyer. Revan Bailey. Jordan Baldwin. Jake Barker. Brooke Bass. Anaya Beard Dyson. Nija Beard Dyson. West Beck. Peyton Beth. Benjamin Burge. Chyprice Blake. Carter Borst. Tayana Boyd. Marcy Boyle. Macy Boyle, sorry. Arisa Bradford. Arlana Bradford. Wyatt Bradshaw. Jamiah Brandon. Linda Bravo Perez. Kate Bryce. Elijah Juan Bridges. Gracie Briggs. Tylen Brigham. Luis Brusino Ramirez. Jaylene Brooks.
Okay, Jay.
Austin Brown. Brianna Brown. Skylar Brown. Zamari Brown. Caleb Bryant. Christian Bryant. Jay Buford. Alara Butler. Davion Callahan. Lanaya Campbell. Tayana Carpenter. Nyla Carter. Jamie Clark. Lawrence Clark. Thomas Clutter. Rashid Connor. Kendall Corley. Dayton Cotton. Sean Cottrell. Tatiana Cottrell. Danielle Cousins. Juan Cousins Jr. Olivia Kraft. Aiden Kreider. Chloe Curry Rogers. Isaiah Dandridge. Tajay Darnell. Ajani Davis. Abrielle Davis. Deallen Davis. Lazaria Davis. Mikael Davis. Trenton Davis. Tylin Davis. William DeVoe Davis. Marley Donaldson. Denia Duncan. Ariza Dye. Samaria Dye. Adam English. Daphne Inyard. Ruby Escobar Garcia. Anna Evans. Tyree Fanning III. Gavin Favre. Anthony Favors. Kaylee Ferguson. Riley Fisher. Cordero Fletcher Jr. Nathaniel Forthenberry. Kamari Foster. Madison Fowles. Corey Fry II. Nadia Gamble. Ellen Garnica. Imani Gary Foreman. Micaiah Gibson. Edwards Gomez. Fernanda Gomez. Damian Gore. Jamari Griffin. Renaya Grubbs. Jesse Ruby Jr. Samantha Paz. John Paul Harden Jr. Elias Harper. Jacob Harris. Taiwan Harris. Isaiah Hayes Isaac. Wyatt Helm. Aiden Henderson. Mariah Henderson. Isabella Hernandez. Trinity Hernandez. Courtney Holden. Anna Howell. Gabriela Oretta. Rashawn Hughes. Riley Nicole Jack. Aliana Jackson. Deron Jefferson. Soraya Jennings. Alicia Johnson. Rashid Johnson. Remington Johnson. Shia Johnson. Brazil Jones. Victor Jones. Matthew Kilgore. DeMarcus Kinchy. Edward King. Grayson Kruger. Evan Caldwell Larkin. Joshua Laurie. Dylan Lee. Akira Lewis. Dasani Lewis. Jade Lewis. Dina Linares. Wisdom Lipscomb. Long. Lila Lopez. Eli Loretto. Skylar Love. Dalton Lowe. Tristan Mayberry Thompson. Kimani Marshall. Bryce Martin. Chantanelle McCluber. Kimani McGee. Ansley McLaughlin. Demetrius Miles. Terrell Miles. Leslie Miller. Robert Miller. Cavante Modis. Zandre Moore. Alexius Mormon. Aaliyah Morgan. Ramaya Morris. Shamarion Morrison. Abigail Molden. Deja Mullins. Anaí Munoz. Macy Musgrave. Dylan Musgrove. Jimena Ocampo. Bradley Oldmiller. Phil Andre Pacheco. Kiana Parker. Jasmine Pate. Isis Patton. Andreas Pedro. Morelli Perez. Cortez Phelps. DeAntoine Phelps. Heather Pine. Kendrick Pittman. Mariah Pope. Jazaria Porter. Lindsay Porter. Aaliyah Pruitt. Corey Pruitt. Angelo Redmond. Serenity Reed. Layla Rutherford. Tanaya Reynolds. Janila Rice. Maya Roberson. Alexis Robinson. Isabella Brocatello. Allie Rogers. William Rome. Dania Brown. Jaden Brown. Gabrielle Wu. Gavin Wu. Tanisha Samuels. Brittany Sanchez. Fabian Sanchez. Nathan Scott. Dominic Cerna Ramsey. Christopher Serrato Castro. Jennifer Serrato Castro. Matthew Sherman. Anthony Shorter. Bobby Smalley. Donnell Smith. Ariane Smith. Tierra Smith. Jackson Stark. Jalorian Stewart. Jaden Strack. Kylie Swearingen. Stephanie Sykes. Sarah Thomas. Essence Taylor. Maela Taylor. Naya Thomas. Kiera Thompson. Keelan Tender. Taylor Tran. Ruth Underwood. Nevaeh Valdez King. Caden Vance. Eric Vasquez. Jace Vasquez. Rakaya Vaughn. Julian Vest. Morelli Vialda. Jeremiah Vincent. Brooklyn Warfield. Colleen Watson. Samantha Watson. Gracie Wheeler. Akendayo White. Sir Timothy White. Emily Wilborn. Ariel Williams. Dante Williams. Kaylee Williams. Ulysses Josiah Williams. Madeline Wilford. Javon Willis. Isis Wilson. Jesse Wilson. Nathaniel Nimsad. Julina Winston. Kate Wise. Ontario Withers. Shankia Wright. Peyton Wyatt. Dempsey Wyman. Eliana Young. Katie Zion.
The audience should remain seated until the graduates have left the arena. Graduates will return to their assigned staging room to receive their diplomas, to place in their diploma covers. Once the graduates have exited, the audience should exit the arena and meet the graduates outside. Will the graduates please stand and move your tassels from right to left? I declare the class of 2026 graduates of Danville High School.